There is nothing quite like the buzz of a big city on fight night. We are in the Golden State, and the world-famous Octagon is open for business.
On February 17th, the worldwide MMA leader returns to Anaheim, California.
In an arena that has hosted many historic UFC shows, one way or another, we are in for more UFC history.
With a stacked card, headlined by one of the greatest featherweight champions of all time.
He is such a special talent. This guy just showed that he's next level, especially at featherweight.
At 145 pounds in the UFC,
he dropped him. That's it.
Australia's Alexander Volkanovski is undefeated.
He has incredible cardio, legitimate knockout power.
Are you kidding me right now?
All he wants to do is seek and destroy.
Increasingly dominant with each defense of his title.
Championship medal from Volkanovski. Too good. What else can you say about the pound-for-pound king?
And this next part of my story is going to be biblical.
I'm the champ. I'm the king of this division. No one was ever stopping me.
But a new challenger has emerged from the shores of Alicante.
Huge combination for the Spaniard.
Known as El Matador, Spain's Ilia Topuria stands at 14-0.
There's a reason why he's undefeated.
The guy goes out there and gets it done, and he gets it done by finishing people.
He closes the show. The guy's a killer.
With 12 finishes and sights set on the featherweight belt.
Soy muy peligroso.
The game plan was simple. Come in and take his head off.
Unbelievable knockout.
That was the game plan.
This man is truly frightening. Still undefeated.
Tienes que tener cuidado en cada segundo que pasas conmigo en el octógono.
No one can match my level of skill. I come to take that UFC belt. Oh! And I want to show Alex when his war's gonna end and mine's gonna start. Ilia been running his mouth. If he wants to keep going, I'll show him what's up and I'll squash him too.
Live from the RAC Arena here in Perth, Western Australia, this is UFC 284, Makhachev versus the featherweight world beater Alexander Volkanovski, who tonight will try to break through and hit that rarefied air as a simultaneous two-division UFC champion.
For UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski,
This guy is the featherweight king by far. It's like not even close right now.
the year 2023 was highlighted by a pair of lightweight title shots.
He knows exactly what he's got to go do. He knows exactly the challenge that he's up against with Islam Makhachev.
Against the division's champion, Islam Makhachev.
He's one of the best fighters on planet Earth, if not the best.
Oh! There's the tap!
The first of which was a close decision loss right at home in Australia.
Oh! Big stick with a left hand by Volkanovski. And now he drops Volkanovski. Oh! Massive right hand sits him down, trying to steal the victory. Big ground strikes late. And we all hope at one point we will see that rematch.
I was definitely thinking of the rematch after our first fight. It was always something that I believed was going to eventually happen.
We do it again? Maybe Abu Dhabi.
I didn't think the rematch was going to come that quick.
Charles Oliveira, the lightweight challenger to Islam Makhachev's throne. He's out of UFC 294, but Oliveira out, Alexander Volkanovski in.
But then as soon as I got that phone call, we flipped the switch and it was game on.
The question beckons, without a training camp, can Alexander Volkanovski do enough to become a simultaneous two-division champion?
I thought I could go out there and shock the world.
Oh! That'll do it! And still!
But we didn't. He called me, and that's the game. I'm coming off one of the biggest losses of my career. But I'm still the champion of the featherweight division.
Returning to the division he has ruled for nearly 4 years, Alexander Volkanovski looks to continue his case as the greatest featherweight time when he faces Yair Rodriguez.
Between a pair of attempts at seizing lightweight gold, Volkanovski would fulfill his obligation to the featherweight belt. In a summer headliner against Yair Rodriguez.
And he looks to add to the legacy as the greatest featherweight champion in the world.
I know I need to focus on defending the belt and really setting a statement.
Rodriguez got touched on the way in.
Coming back down to 145, could you imagine all the strength he put on to go up? He must feel like a bear to these guys at featherweight.
And that was one of the most impressive things about the Islam fight. The fact that Volkanovski was able to grapple with him successfully was just insane. Oh, he stung him.
Big right for Volk. Oh, Rodriguez really hurt now, covering up. Massive takedown transition.
Volk is going for it.
The victory in Las Vegas
That'll do it, and still.
would extend Volkanovski's undefeated featherweight run in the UFC.
What else can you say about the pound-for-pound king?
And the champ has no intentions of slowing down.
5th straight featherweight title defense.
John looked at Topuria's in his face.
When you see how Ilia Topuria fights, I mean, that guy is an absolute animal.
Defeating Volkanovski is the desire of every featherweight fighter on the planet. And while no man to ever test the throne has been able to seize Volkanovski's belt, undefeated challenger Ilia Topuria feels destined to become the first.
Ahora mismo yo soy el mejor. En mi división no hay nadie como yo. No es que pienso que voy a ser una superestrella. Es que lo soy.
Now a permanent resident of Alicante, Spain, Topuria's 27-year journey began the day he was born in Germany. To Georgian parents, in constant search of a better life.
En aquel entonces era un poco difícil tener oportunidades en Georgia. Entonces decidieron venirse a España y cuando cumplí 15 años ya finalmente me pude unirme a ellos.
Desde nacimiento es algo diferente. Él está trabajando mucho, estudiando mucho y resultado sí que tenemos.
En Georgia practicaba la lucha grecorromana y cuando llegamos aquí queríamos seguir con la misma disciplina. Me formé en el gimnasio Clima Club, donde impartían también clases de las artes marciales mixtas.
30.
Desde el primer día que entré, no sé, una energía que se apoderó de mí.
Tiempo.
Ese era mi destino.
Before he turned 20 years old, Ilia Topuria was finishing professional MMA fights.
He's out. He's out.
It's over! Ilia Topuria! Unbelievable! Big pickup and a big takedown for Topuria.
This is exactly where the Georgian wanted it.
Ilia Topuria chokes out
And it wasn't long before the phenom from Spain burst onto the UFC featherweight scene.
And here we are, 8-0, a legit prospect out of Spain. Very calm, collected. You wouldn't know it was his UFC debut. Oh, lovely suplex there. As Topuria is putting on a bit of a grappling masterclass right now.
It's just unloading on David Jackson right now with all combinations.
Oh! Wow! The walk-off KO for Ilia Topuria.
He just chopped him down like a tree.
We have never seen him get beat.
Ilia Topuria has knocked Ryan Hall out cold.
He carries this intensity about him. That's a little bit different than most of these young fighters.
The game plan was simple. Come in and take his head off.
Oh, wow!
He is sure that at some point he will wear a UFC championship belt.
What a right hand knocks middle. Heavy. Huge combination for the Spaniard.
This is an outclassing of Topuria, if we're going to be honest, on the feet. A boxing masterclass. What a statement.
No one can match my level of skill inside the cage.
That uppercut was heavy.
Back to the canvas now.
I prove it all the time I step inside the cage, and I prove it once again tonight.
Volk wants new challengers. Ilia Topuria has arrived.
I come to take that UFC belt, and I want to show Alex when his war's gonna end, and mine's gonna start.
Now with his professional record extended to a perfect 14-0, Topuria's shot at featherweight king Alexander Volkanovski can no longer be denied, and is now set for February.
Estoy seguro que puedo noquear a Volkanovski.
Heading into a February 17th featherweight title defense, Australian champion Alexander Volkanovski identifies mistakes made in preparations for his last outing. A short notice shot at the lightweight belt.
Alexander Volkanovski is that guy. The question beckons, without a training camp, can that guy do enough to become a simultaneous two-division champion?
For that second Islam fight, I was coming off surgery and newborn and that, so I didn't have any fights in line.
This was biting off a lot to travel from Australia. You're 181 pounds when you get the call, nothing amounting to a training camp, had a surgery in July.
I was drinking a little bit, too much. Usually I'd be in the gym more, be a lot more professional and disciplined, and I wasn't.
I think the entire fight game has buckets of respect for Volkanovski stepping up, but it did not go as well.
I'm the best version of myself inside and outside of the cage. When I have real structure and I'm in camp, that's why you've seen an emotional side of me after that.
When I wasn't drinking, I wasn't training, just drinking every day. So, I took the fight. I was thinking it was the only way to step in the gear as well. Literally drank every day. And then I just had to snap myself out of it. And I thought this was the fight, this was it. This is why I thought that was the reason why I came. So I'm like, you know, it's meant to be. Main purpose in life is obviously right now, is obviously my family, my fighting, and when I'm not, I can't. Just losing the clock, so I had to take the fight. Now I just feel stupid. Not at all.
I'm more disappointed of who I was going into that fight rather than making that decision.
For Volkanovski, a return to form is not only motivated by the agony of recent defeat, it's driven by an even higher purpose.
My family. This is why I put so much pressure on myself. But that's only because I want to be the best version of a father I can be, the best version of athlete I can be.
You ready? Yeah. All right, let's go.
I want to turn up no matter what I do in life, whether it is in the gym, whether it is in the octagon, whether it is at home.
Champions build in the gym. Time to work.
So I'm happy to hold myself accountable and be the best version of myself inside and outside of the octagon.
Oh, there you go, darling. See? Nice, Ariana. That's better. Swap.
To be resilient, disciplined.
Get him fight again, Volk. Fight him out again.
Never give up.
15.
Ready? Nice, darling.
Challenge yourself. All those things.
Time.
It can get difficult, but you've got to be willing to carry that burden.
Half a world away, Volkanovski's UFC 298 opponent, Ilia Topuria, also shares his experience as a world-class athlete with those who matter most.
La conocí a ella en una cena. Yo la he visto y dije, qué chica más guapa. Uno de los mejores regalos que me trajo Dios. Chin chin.
Chin chin? I actually didn't follow the sport or anything like that.
Wow. Con el toque de la manzana le da.
¿Verdad?
Wow.
Then I was seeing the videos of him on YouTube. I was like, this is another person. Like, how is it possible? He's so sweet, and then he's almost killing people. I was like, out of all the things that you can do in this life, why would you do that one? And he's like, because I'm the best. I never get punched. And I was like, okay, perfect. Gracias.
Me ayuda muchísimo, la verdad me ayuda con muchas cosas. Ella me ayuda a desarrollar la mejor versión de mí mismo. Probablemente, por favor. Dile al chef que es un crack.
It's Ilia's dream to become the world champion, and I have zero doubts about it. It's already done. It's just a matter of time.
With support systems in place, the 27-year-old contender enters the February 17th title bout in the prime of his career. Ideal circumstances for attempting to become the first man to ever defeat Volkanovski at 145 pounds.
A mí él no se puede, no hay excusa que pueda conmigo, yo lo hago y ya. Trabajo incansablemente duro.
¿Listos? ¡Tiempo!
Y nunca subestimo ningún reto que la vida me da, en nada. Por eso mismo el 17 de febrero voy a convertir en el mejor del mundo.
Although mixed martial arts is practiced across the globe, the sport is yet to establish a larger presence in certain regions. And while southern Spain is beginning to show promise as an emerging hotbed, elite-level training may have never existed here at all, were it not for the Clement brothers.
Lo tenemos acá en Alicante y estamos acá desde el año 2002. Cuando llegamos acá no existía otro arte marcial que no fuera karate o jeet kune do, ¿no? Judo. Y nosotros implementamos el jiu-jitsu, el grappling, el MMA y llegamos como una revolución. En el momento que nosotros llegamos solamente estaba Fabricio Verdún en Madrid.
Tiramos un par de
Entonces fuimos como los pioneros, no había campeonatos, no había nada. Entonces fuimos creando algo de la nada. Estamos trabajando con Ilia ya hace 11 años. Él llegó a nosotros cuando tenía 15. Él empezó y no controlaba nada. Yo me acuerdo de verlo pelear con mi hermano y que mi hermano solo le peleaba en jiu-jitsu utilizando los pies. Y él no podía ni pasarle la guardia, lo finalizaba. Y es hoy en día que nos pasa por arriba como una pisonadora.
There is no better man to lead the charge for Spanish MMA than El Matador. And it begins with Ilia Topuria's title bout against Alexander Volkanovski on February 17th.
MMA en España sí es un deporte popular. Está creciendo todos los días. Y yo creo que después de convertirme campeón del mundo ya acabará estallando.
Tiempo.
Ahead of their title bout on February 17th, Topuria and champion Alexander Volkanovski briefly touched down in Las Vegas to promote the highly anticipated event. And although the business trip takes place mid-training camp, the fight capital is an ideal destination to stay on track.
Well looked after when you come to Vegas, the home of the UFC. We go first? It's always good to take advantage of their facilities when in town. I don't get to get here too much, so when I'm here, I make the most of it.
To prepare for Topuria, Volkanovski continues methods that readied him for multiple lightweight title bouts last year.
I always like training with bigger guys. Craig Jones, one of the best grapplers in the world.
And there he gets it, he gets the top.
The dominance continues for Craig Jones.
So if you're over here, you can throw a head like a west.
Okay, yeah, and with this leg?
That's good.
Right leg.
Whichever one you can.
And you got Kevin Gisette, who's in the welterweight division.
Oh man, this is tight.
Kevin Gisette!
They put me in a lot of positions that is going to be harder for people my size.
He's only a featherweight. Obviously, we're a lot bigger than him, but he's still a really tough round for us. I've trained with a lot of UFC guys. Definitely one of the strongest, physically, pound-for-pound guys I've felt.
I can't go out there and think just because I've been winning at featherweight and defending a belt, no one stands a chance. I can't have that mentality. And you won't see me turn up in the gym like I always have, what got me here today. I'm sure there's people thinking, is this the decline? But when I've got a chip on my shoulder, when I've got something to prove, when people doubt me, that's where I shine. Thanks, please. Appreciate it.
When training commences, promotion intensifies.
Rise up, it's a showdown.
As Volkanovski shares the stage with the young adversary, aiming to take everything he has.
Ilia Topuria is a real assassin.
Ilia Topuria, an undefeated, young, hungry prospect trying to come for my belt.
He's the best.
He's next level.
Which is just the perfect opponent for my story. And I believe I go out there and I take him out on February 17th. I just don't think he's as good as he says he is. I believe that I'm going to be teaching him a lesson.
He's just a truly special talent.
The greatest featherweight champion of all time.
You'll see me as the dominant champ that I've been.
Wow, ragdolled him.
He really believes that he can whip anybody.
Él se va a enfrentar a un luchador diferente, con unas habilidades diferentes, con unas ganas diferentes y con un destino diferente.
My words! Unbelievable knockout!
He is so clean and so powerful.
Still undefeated, Ilia Topuria!
Yo me encuentro al 100% y en febrero me tengo que ocupar de este hombre.
Ilia Topuria has arrived.
It's the undefeated challenger from Spain.
He is sure he will wear a UFC belt.
And the all-time great champion from Australia.
That'll do it! And still!
Toe-to-toe for the featherweight belt in Anaheim. On February 17th.
We are already at the end of the training camp. The hard work is already done. So we just concentrate on the weight cuts and the technical part. This is the best I felt in my entire life. Strong, fast, powerful, ready to win. He's undefeated in the featherweight division. He was the #1 pound-for-pound guy. I'm undefeated too. He has a lot of skills. He's powerful, he's fast. I trust myself. I work tirelessly. I have the faith that I will be victorious on February 17th.
After we get the bags, usually turn right to get connecting flights, obviously to Vegas and that. We'll turn left, Los Angeles. Good to be here, good to be here. Camp went really well. Nice, long, tough camp, in good nick. Ready to kick some ass.
Around whom this fight card was built, the consensus greatest featherweight of all time, the undisputed UFC champion, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
144.5.
144.5, the official weight for Alexander Volkanovski. All right, the next man to weigh in, the other gentleman around whom this fight card was built, the undefeated title challenger and third-ranked featherweight contender, Ilia Topuria.
$144.5.
144.5, the official weight for Ilia Topuria. With that, your UFC Featherweight Championship main event is now official.
And now for our main event with the UFC Featherweight Championship of the World on the line. Up to the stage first, carrying the weight of Spain and Georgia on his shoulders. He has never tasted defeat in 14 career fights, using a combination of lethal striking and grit to break his opponents. Now, on the biggest stage, he looks to dethrone one of the division's all-time greats. Please welcome Ilia, the Matador, Topuria. He is considered the greatest featherweight ever to step into the UFC octagon. He has never been beaten when fighting at 145 pounds and currently sits as the #3 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Looking to make the 6th consecutive defense of his featherweight title, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Got to start with Old Man Volk, I believe. Old Man Volk, a beautiful wardrobe choice there today. I guess curious, why was it important for you? Are you kind of leaning into the doubt, into the hate to wear that outfit today?
Mate, just having a bit of fun with it, you know what I mean? So, you got to do it, you know? For the people as well, so. Everyone appreciated the outfit, so I wanted to do it in person.
You know, most of your... What do you make of that energy that he's bringing, that lack of respect? What do you make of that?
Shut the fuck up. Shut up, everyone. Shut up.
I think this old man needs to teach this young fella a lesson. What do you reckon?
Hey, you see how he came dressed? You already know what's going to happen. You just came ready for the retirement. Look how you look as an old man.
Get a good spanking, that's what's going to happen, hey?
Shut the fuck up, you two, okay? He said he's going to humble me. Stand up and do something. Humble me. I'm here, right in front of you. Do some shit. Do something. The good thing, it's
you get ripped up, mate.
Very educated person. I don't wanna slap.
You see me in an old man outfit. Now he wants to be a hard fella. Hey, how about that?
Sit down.
Hey, I won't be looking like this Saturday night. Saturday night, I'm gonna be lean and mean. Coming for your head.
You're gonna see what's gonna happen on Saturday night. You're gonna see what's gonna happen to you. I'm gonna humble you. I'm gonna show you levels. I'm gonna warp the floor with you.
Hey, I'm gonna make this look easy.
I'm gonna fucking.
Hey, I'm gonna make this look easy.
You see that belt?
Yeah,
That's
I've
the
seen
last
it for
day
a while
you enjoy
now, and
that
I'll
belt.
keep seeing it.
That's the last days you are enjoying that belt. Because it comes
I've
my
seen this
house.
belt for a while, and I'm gonna keep
Comes
seeing it.
my ways.
I don't see too well, but
I
I'ma
declare
be all right.
myself in name of God as a winner on Saturday night. I'm gonna take your head off.
I'll just have one last
How
one.
about this guy, eh? How about it? Conor McGregor wanna be, huh? How about this bloke?
Just one last one for the
Talking
champ.
about red panty night. He likes to wear the red panties.
The 15 all it's coming. Get ready for that.
But what is the meaning of this? Is it now to silence this guy? Is it to silence the critics who maybe are doubting you after the loss? Or is it something completely different?
Ah, man, obviously, go out there and show. You know, there's gonna be some doubt. He's obviously showing a lot of confidence. He thinks he's the man to do it. I'm gonna show him that he's not.
Of course I'm the man.
I'm gonna show you I'm the guy that's been on top of this division for so long. He doesn't stand a chance.
You come to your end, man. This is your end.
Ilia, I did want to ask you, I mean, when you look at Volkanovski's track record, it's pretty impressive. You know, Holloway, Aldo, Yair, Ortega. What makes you different? Why are you the one, when he's beaten everybody else in the division, why are you the one?
The evolution of this game. I represent the evolution of this game. I represent the new generation of mixed martial arts. After this Saturday night, I'm gonna change the whole game of mixed martial arts. I'm gonna end with his word, and mine's gonna start. And you all will become an instant fan, so shut the fuck up right now. Not some of you can come to upstairs and do something.
How does it feel to be able to perform in front of the Anaheim crowd?
It means everything. Everyone knows I love to be in there, and everyone knows I love putting on a show. So I cannot wait to do that Saturday night. You're in for a treat.
One last one from me. Pregunta para Ilia Topuria. Ilia, ¿cuáles van a ser las claves para que el matador se vuelva campeón?
Hey, Ilia, what are the keys for the matador to be a champion?
He has to show up on Saturday night and squash him.
Are you planning to move in after lightweight?
Yeah, like that's why I want to be active.
Records with you, same records with you. So, what do you think about it? How confident that you'll make history again?
To make history, you know, on Saturday night there's going to be only two options for me: kill or be killed. And trust me, I'm not ready. I don't came this far to die, so I'm just ready to kill.
Old man Volk, are you hitting up Dana after the fight on Saturday for the senior citizen bonus?
For citizens bonus?
Senior citizen bonus.
Yeah, we could get that. I might have to hit him up about, like I said, I plan on doing work this weekend, and I don't know if they've found something for UFC 300. Maybe I can go and save the show there as well. I ain't lying about that. Like I said, this old man's got a lot of dog left in him, so
for the UFC
let's
300,
go.
you're gonna still being in the hospital, be recovering. Trust me.
Hey, don't interrupt Abuelo when he's talking. Abuelo is talking.
Couple more days.
Ilia, you're always used to fighting against the crowd on the road. Would it be nice to talk to Dana and try to get the next fight to be in Spain? And yes, I've always fought against the crowd. I've always fought on the road. It'll be nice. Next time, all the crowd is going to be on my side, and I'll fight that in Spain. Ilia, for everybody that's watching it in Spain, everybody that's watching around the world, what's going to happen Saturday?
I'm going to take his lights out in the first round. Como vino vestido, preparado para el retiro. Se ve para lo que vino. Para el retiro.
Hey, Alex, for Volkanovski, what did Paulo Costa just say to you there?
It just woke me up. Sorry about that.
We've seen Ilia walk around you on fight night.
That's what I've always said. You want to earn your shit, not shit given to you. He took it. Like I said, you may as well take advantage of it now. You're never going to see it again. Not until I teach you.
UFC Featherweight Championship of the World, introducing the challenger, Ilia Topuria! Official weight 144.5 for El Matador. And his opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski. Official weight 144.5 for the champion. Let's go.
Good luck tomorrow. Good luck tomorrow, boys.
Right, I am here with the challenger, ladies and gentlemen. Ilia, this has been a fight that you have wanted for quite some time. You've been incredibly confident leading up to this moment. Give us your thoughts on tomorrow night and how it goes down.
I'm ready, Joe. They're gonna witness how I'm gonna make history tomorrow night. See you tomorrow night, everyone. One more.
Good luck to you, sir. I'm here with the champ. Young man has been very brash. He tried to grab your belt at the press conference. There's been a lot of disrespect. I know you're a proud man and a proud champion. Give us your thoughts on what happens tomorrow night.
Yeah, mate, that's all over now. Now he's got to step in the octagon with me. I'm going to show him. He crumbled at the presser. He's going to crumble tomorrow as well. And still, let's go!
The champion, ladies and gentlemen.